No, it's not. This belongs to us, the citizens.
Bring that camera right here right now. I'm telling you,
this property?
This is our property. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm not gonna let go of you.
Sir, this is a
You make sure you're recording. Look at that.
Hey.
Don't touch me.
What we call our well pockets, because the way that it works, like you're saying, we've got our freshwater aquifers that keep out the brackish water aquifer that keeps out the saltwater aquifer. Well, what we tap our wells into is that top layer, that fresh water. Well, when we use this equipment, we can see all of that. I saw a young man's presentation last semester where he was the first student to use the ground penetrating radar that they got at the college now, and he was able to show ancient river flow under some property in Glenn County, where he was able to show riverbeds and channel flow and crevice in the middle, everything, and you're able to see it all without disrupting the ground completely. And so I went and found, these studies that have been peer reviewed, and they've been performed in other areas similar to ours. Some of them were in other countries, but in floodplain regions, coastal floodplain regions, and they're able to show subsurface water connection without having to destroy the ground. And so, knowing that, we should be able to stay up to par with new technology and new advancements. We're paying attention and we're doing our due diligence. This is how we should do our due diligence. Instead of waiting for the effect to happen and having to go through class action lawsuits, the responsibility of commissioners on proper land use ordinances.
To the EPD on, right? I mean, we.
I was about to say, how do we get the EPD on?
Well, don't you guys have a process for land use where we have to have habitat assessments and impact surveys done for environmental impact surveys? Or are we just letting the gopher tortoises, the indigo snakes, the hairy rattleweed, and all of the species that are endemic? No, I'm talking about habitat assessment and habitat impact surveys, the things that have to be done before large scale development.
I think if we were to do that, large scale,
well, they're gonna have to.
I mean,
all of that goes.
Are we not?
Goes to the EPD.
Are we not?
I said though it's new technology, right? I don't know if we could require somebody to do something that's not.
Well, no, but there is a piece of property that's in the center of this talked about parcel, and if we can convince that person, that homeowner.
Companies that I work with all the time.
So we don't have any.
Gopher tortoise holes, you better stay away. You get in a SMZ, which is streamside management zone, you better stay out. There's rules and regulations, but they didn't make the rules and regulations up. The EPD did, and we have to adhere to them.
Right. And so what are you doing? What are we doing as a county to ensure that that's happening?
We're abiding by their rules.
But we don't have a requirement.
But here's the reason why. I mean, it's simple.
So we don't have a
If
requirement.
you come to me and say, we need to pass an ordinance to make this, we need to stop this, we need to stop that. And I say, okay, that's a great idea. And it probably is. And then when we go to do it, the state says, oh no, you can't supersede our law. We've already got this in place. And we cannot. I mean, there's a pecking order.
Right. Right. I understand pecking orders. I've worked in many places that have pecking orders, chains of command. It doesn't. It literally skipped all around everything that I said. It didn't answer.
Well, you're above me. Hell, I'm an alien.
Well, I mean, maybe you should try and listen to what I'm having to say. It seems like this public committee being ran by commissioners is not listening to the public. Is that not an issue to you at all?
Sir, I don't have time to argue with you.
I figured you didn't. I figured you didn't. You didn't have time to learn about data centers. So I knew you didn't have time to talk to me.
I've been studying.
Obviously not. You don't know anything
And I got
about
a set of balls if you don't
Why
think I
don't
do.
you handle this guy right here? What, I need a card from you or something. I need
nothing for me. You need to get off.
What's your name?
Look, don't have kids sleep on
Hey.
it. This is a playground.
This is a public building. This is a public building. Right, I understand.
I'm not trespassing.
For what?
This is private property.
No, it's not. This belongs to us, the citizens.
Bring that camera right here right now. I'm telling you.
Who owns this property?
This is our property. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm not gonna let go of you.
Sir, this is a.
You make sure you're recording. Look at that.
Hey.
Don't touch me.